determined our why, we've determined where we're going to start, and then lastly, we're going to use my T.R.I.M decluttering method. A lot of times there's more than you think, but often this stage doesn't take very long. And so once you're done with the trash, you're going to move on to rehoming lost items. So these are things that you know where they go in your home. It's not something I had to think about. It's not a decision I had to make. I knew where it went. I just need to go do it. So after you've rehomed your lost items, identify what's serving you. It's either going to be like an obvious donation. This is something that you knew you were going to donate. You've been thinking you need to donate. You just haven't got it done. And so you're going to toss that in the donate bag. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Next, you want to look for items that are needing a home. You have been using them, but they don't have a designated home, and that is why they keep getting left out on the counter or the dresser or the floor or the wherever, and that's why they look like visual clutter. So you want to make sure to go find and assign that item a home. Next, is it something that's valuable because it's sentimental or because it has monetary value? And so the last category is I don't know. This is usually the biggest one, and usually often the most daunting one sometimes. And so I have a handful of questions, and again, those questions are in my decluttering guide. I would love for you to download that as a resource so that as you're going through your decluttering process, you have a reference, a framework of something to in regards to what decision do I make. For the I don't know items, this is generally a really large category for many of us who are going through this decluttering journey. And one of my favorite things to use is what I call the safety stock bin. I love the safety stock bin because it relieves the pressure when you're in full swing decluttering, you've got the momentum going, and then all of a sudden you get to this thing and you're like, I don't know. It keeps you from going to that panic place. There's no pressure. We're just going to put it in there, and then we're going to keep the momentum going by moving on to the next item. One of the big things about this T.R.I.M method is we're going to deal with one item at a time. Lastly, based on what you've kept, you're going to mind your limits. Friends, that is how to start decluttering. Know your why, find out where to start, and then use my T.R.I.M method for an easy method that you can implement throughout your day in little pockets of time here and there as you get them.